Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on the Ironman. Today we will be getting a lot of skilling done so we can do some boss caving. But right now what we're doing is mining and doing all our basic skills here. We went to go mine some gems as well and we got a level mining gems, so it's pretty good. We're skilling, getting levels, and it's a little bit laggy, but it's okay. We get a smithing level here and we were smithing cannonballs, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'd only recommend smithing cannonballs if you're gonna go do Slayer. But yeah, our primary smithing is probably gonna be iron bars with making iron plate bodies because it's 10 times faster using the ring of origin. But right now, as you can see, we got some smithing levels here. We needed 73 smithing for adamant bolts, which will help us in the boss caves so we can kill Jad. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. We got to 48 smithing and now we're still smithing, 49 smithing here. We're still smithing cannonballs. And yeah, here we are. We're gonna go do some green dragons, and here's my gear. We got the Barrow's gloves, the green d'hide, the proselyte helmet, but I'd recommend that is not helmet over proselyte, so yeah, it's better attack bonuses and stuff like that. And we've been killing green dragons and getting levels up here. In the Slayer cave in I think 18 wilderness or 17 wilderness. So yes, we get 48 range. We're still leveling up our combat levels, which is pretty nice, and yes, it's pretty good like that. We're got 49 range. And yes, I wouldn't recommend taking more than 500 cannonballs because there's lots of PKers, but we get 50 range, so don't take lots of cannonballs in the wild. It's pretty crazy. And we went to go buy our Ava's accumulator. We did the quest, I think, animal magnetism to get it, so I'd recommend doing that quest. It gives you a decent amount of range and experience. And yes, once we get our once we do Jad, we'll be using our Ava's accumulator, so it will be pretty good like that. And yes, we get another level here. We get 51 range, pretty nice, because we're getting close to 70 range when we go do Jad. So yeah, I don't know if we want to get higher range level. I don't think it really matters. I think we can pretty much do it on our first try with 70 range, but it's gonna be pretty crazy to do. But with all of our gear, I think it's possible to do it. And yes, once we get a 81 herb blower, we'll be pretty set on pots and stuff like that. And yes, we've been getting lots of drops here, mainly prayer bones, dragon bones for prayer. So once we want to get a 99 prayer, we can start getting more bones as we go along, as the time goes on. So yeah, here we get another range level, I think 57 range. And yeah, we're pretty much almost out of cannonballs, so we're just not gonna come over here now, because once we get more cannonballs, that's when we'll start getting range up. But right now, I don't really want to kill the dragons because of how long it takes. You pretty much take like a minute just to get a green dragon. And here's all my loot from Miscellanea, the Throne of Miscellanea, so I recommend you guys do that quest, the Throne of Miscellanea and Royal Trouble. And we got a lot of herbs here, but was about 2 weeks, I think, of supplies, so it's pretty good like that. And we started smithing here again, which is pretty decent. We get 50 smithing. Really worry about making any other things, because all we're doing is pretty much iron plate bodies. So iron plate bodies is pretty much the best experience for low level Ironman. So if you guys are watching from this point on, please hit the notification bell and subscribe. We also went to go do our dailies here. which we can do every day. So we get 75 sand buckets and our throne of miscellanea and our battle staff. So we're doing those pretty much every day. And yes, as you can see, we're starting to make a ring of foraging, so it will help us make iron bars. There's a cast limit. There's 140 iron bars you can make from each ring, so I'd really recommend you do that instead of wasting iron ores. So yes, as you can see, we're doing some crafting, but because we need 80 for crafting to get our black DI, so we're starting to do crafting as well. And here we are making more iron plate bodies. We get 53 smithing, pretty nice, but we're still need 20 more levels for adamant bolts. So yes, and we get a farming level here, but we're not doing as much farming as we'd like. We're only doing our herbs at the moment because it will just be it won't be easier, but it will be like we can just only want to focus on herbs. So yes, we started construction. We get 28 construction because we want to get our glory mount, because it will give us unlimited glory charges, which is pretty nice. So yes, once we get that on the road, it will be pretty good for us. And yeah, we get 29 construction, and I think we get 30 construction here, so it's pretty decent that way. We've been leveling up as fast as we can, but yeah, once we can slow down in the future, because we won't have to be focusing on all these other skills that we need, because we're pretty much already got them. So yeah, we can focus on only one skill in the future, so it will be pretty nice that way. Like I might be only focusing on farming and herblore and thieving and yeah, like so stuff like that. And once we want to start doing Slayer, we can. So we get 34 construction here. Pretty decent. And yeah, we get 35 construction. We're getting lots of construction levels. We're doing oak planks, which isn't hard to get. I'd recommend you guys do oak armchairs, I think it's called the oak armchair. So yes, I'd recommend you guys do it. That way it only costs 3 oak planks. So yeah, if you guys want to do construction, I'd recommend you get the glory mount for ironman. And we also we're gonna do our altar. We get 1475 total level there, which is pretty nice, and we're still getting lots of experience as time goes on. And yes, almost done construction here. We get 40 construction because glory mount only costs or only takes you about 47 construction. So yeah, it's pretty decent that we're getting construction up, because we won't have to worry about it in the future no more, because we got our glory mount, or we're gonna get our glory mount. We get 42 construction, pretty nice. We're still leveling up we're still getting levels up and experience as time goes on. So yeah, we get 43 construction, and we're still on the grind. So yeah, the grind's pretty decent that way. We get 44 construction. We forgot to record it, but we still get a construction level here. And yeah, it probably took me about 3k, or not 2k. It probably took me about 1200 oak planks to get from 27 to 47 construction. So I'd recommend you guys go chop down oak logs and make them into planks for construction. We get 47 construction here. Now we can make our oak altar and our glory mount, and that's what we're doing right now. here we are. We make our oak altar, which works for prayer, so we won't have to worry about always going to a other altar. And yes, we build our glory mount room, so we make a glory mount, and it's pretty decent that way. I like it. Now we have unlimited glory charges, which is pretty decent, and we're gonna check it out how it looks. And this is how our house looks now. We have a prayer altar and a glory mount, which is pretty decent. This is the first time I actually got those, so yes, it's pretty nice that way. And we're here doing some more smithing. We get 55 smithing, which is pretty decent. We're still getting levels up. We get 56 smithing. Well, yeah, like I said, we're getting to 73 smithing for adamant bolts, and we're gonna make those adamant bolts into diamond bolt E's, so we can do our jad pretty easy. And yes, get 58 smithing here. Pretty decent. Takes time though. It takes time and skilling and stuff like that. But yes, I recommend you guys pretty much do iron bars for your low level smithing. So if anyone tells you different, they're probably wrong. And we get 60 smithing here. It's pretty decent. We can make our dragon shield halves or something like that. Dragon half or square shield. We get 61 smithing. We're still getting some levels up here over at the resource place in 51 wild. Get 62 smithing, not on camera, but we get 62 smithing. Pretty decent. And we're still getting more ores, and like I said, you should use the ring of origin to get we get 61 8 mining, I think. Yeah, but I recommend you use ring of origin for your iron ores. We're just dropping them because we don't really need them, but we will elk them when we start doing agility and stuff like that. We get, I think, 26 mil experience here. Pretty nice. And yes, we get our herbs or some more dailies that we're doing, so it's pretty nice that way. And yes, and as you can see, we're doing our iron ores here again. I recommend you guys only to use ring of origin, but I'm also using superheat item for making iron bars. That's a good way to get magic levels and smithing levels, and you don't need ruby ores, ruby gems to get the ring of origin. So yeah, I recommend you do that. And yes, as you can see, we're still making a lot of experience levels, but I don't think we'll get 73 smithing on this video. But next video we will get 73 smithing, and we'll start thinking about jad as time goes on. But right now, yeah, we're still focusing on skilling and stuff like that. It will be pretty decent. Takes time. And we get 1500 total level, pretty decent. And yes, if you guys like this video, please thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because we do these videos every week. So yes, it's pretty decent that way. And yeah, have a good day. Bye.